Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to my world of fragrance. It's time for another house review. These are one of my favorite videos to do, and today we're going to talk about Masque Milano. As much as I enjoy the elegance and refinement of French perfumery, Italian perfumery comes across with this robust, characteristic style that I absolutely adore as well. It is very different. The Italians just do not hold back, and this is a prime example of one of the houses that does this so very well, in my opinion. So I've become quite a big fan of Masque Milano in recent years. This house was founded in 2012, so it is a fairly new perfume house, but my oh my, have they made an impression on me. So the first fragrance I'm going to talk about from Masque Milano is Love Kills, and this is quite possibly one of the most poetic roses I have ever encountered. This has been critically acclaimed, very highly praised. It was only released last year in 2019, and this is absolutely an unusual rose. While a lot of fragrance houses or fragrance releases, such as L'Homme à la Rose by Maison Francisco Jeanne that I just spoke about in a recent video, focus on the young rose, Love Kills focuses on the mature rose or the aging rose, and it really is just stunning. This is the rose that you envision in the Phantom of the Opera that's laying there in the snow with its petals falling. It's a large crimson colored rose, and there's absolutely a mezzo-soprano singing in the background as you wear this fragrance and experience it, and I walk amongst the crowds and feel like a dark angel. Love Kills. My next favorite from Masque Milano is Tango, and this fragrance personally did not match my association with the name. What came out of the sprayer was an absolute surprise, and I think if I were to revert to the roles in the tango dance, this would definitely be the masculine tango dancer, providing the anchor to the dance. This is a powerful, robust amber fragrance blended with fire that's kind of reminiscent to the little image that's on the bottle. This is a fiery amber fragrance without sweetness added to it. It is decidedly masculine, and it has some animalic facets to it as well. And my oh my, I wish more people would have the guts to wear this kind of fragrance all year round. Just a few spritzes and you are good to go. Next we have Monte Cristo, and this is quite possibly one of my favorite fragrances. This is definitely a top animalic fragrance with just the right amount of animal. This pulls on your pheromones and your natural instincts, so animalic fragrances can be quite erotic. This is a Hyrax dominant fragrance that I absolutely recommend to be sprayed on skin to unveil the wonders of Monte Cristo. And anyone who is looking to try out animalic fragrances, this is definitely one that I would recommend. Next, from Masque Milano, we have Russian tea. I have never smelled anything like this tea scent. This is definitely not a typical refreshing light tea a la Bulgari. This is a natural, true depiction of the act of drinking Russian tea, a very strong brewed tea. This is drunk in the winter time with snow falling outside. I once made the mistake of spraying this on in the middle of a hot summer's day, and that was not good. You get an opening of mint, raspberry, and pepper, and as the tea brews, it darkens significantly and swirls with some leathery aspects and some birchwood. This is not a romanticized sweetened tea. This is an absolute experience to behold. Russian tea. So last but not least, we have Mandala. And this one I have the 100 ml bottle of. You can see how the detailing differs from the 35 ml bottle and the 100 ml. These are upwards of 100 euros, and these are upwards of 200 euros, I believe. But look at that. I mean, I absolutely prefer the look of the larger bottle. These are so weighty. Look how much of the actual flask is glass. And the details Each of the perfumers' names are written on the top. The perfumers are not the founders of Masque Milano. Instead, they work with various perfumers. If you can see that little figure that's inside the bottle, that's a mandala, and they're used for meditation. They're used in monasteries and such. So as you can imagine, this is an incense fragrance. This is meant to bring you to a meditative state. And this is one of my absolute favorite incense fragrances. It's a mix of frankincense, myrrh, and ambergris tincture. And I do not for the life of me know how they've managed to create this feeling of a fruitiness. You definitely feel something like a plum or just a juicy fruit that's in the center of this monastery. I don't know how this was possible. Chris Carbonell, please tell me how you managed to achieve this, because this is an absolute unique incense fragrance in that sense that it's not just pure incense sticks or pure burning frankincense and myrrh, but there is this feeling of a hollowness as well, and some sort of fruit that then comes to mind. This is an elegant incense fragrance, so it's not one that's going to push people away, but I feel like rather bring them towards you. I love smelling this on myself and on others. Mandala by Masque Milano. So I have lots of other favorites from this house. I have L'Attesa, Times Square, Luce d'Ombre, etc. But if I really were to boil down to my top 5 from this house, then you know which ones they are. And it's interesting and quite peculiar that while I was gathering my thoughts for this video, I first started with Love Kills and was thinking about this opera singer, and therefore I put on some opera music in the background. And it was only then that I actually did more digging into the brand, and I found out that the 2 founders of the brand actually have a background in the orchestra. The inspiration behind Masque Milano is the opera. So just the fact that I had that natural association and understanding of the depth of these fragrances and what the concept actually was just made me think that they have really done a wonderful job. Each of these perfumers that have been handpicked by the founders of Masque Milano put on a different mask and interpret a scene in this opera, so hence the name Masque. So I hope that you enjoyed this best of the house video. Please do share your favorites from Masque down below for everybody to see. We like to interact in the comments, and it really becomes a beautiful sharing space. So thank you for supporting this channel. Please subscribe if you enjoyed this video and would like to see more, and I will see you in my next review.